Yeah, I'm back. Glenn here. TMG Book Series, parts 1 and 2, How to Get Great Dating Outcomes in a Modern World, are available right now today. Thank you to all you guys that have been with me and holding it down. You got a very quick reaction. You see the thumbnail. Why are men done with dating? And I've already told you in parts 1 and 2 of my books why they are done dating without saying why they are done dating. Men can't figure this ish out. They just can't. They don't understand why they're getting poor relationship outcomes on a consistent basis. But we'll go to our friend, YouTuber Courtney Ryan, and there was a short that I was able to save during my time when I was out that I'd like to go over and share with you guys. Make sure if you have not that you click and subscribe. We would love to know who you are that are out there. So there are around 5,000 of you on YouTube, another 30,000 on Insta, another 10,000 on TikTok. Thank you for all of you that have continued to stick with us during this time. But I am excited, ready to go. So let's look at this video real quick. Where am I? My little face. All right, let's go ahead and go with it.
These are going to be some truths about women that, to be honest, I'd rather just be a little lonelier than deal with all the hassle of dating. I'm really not in a place emotionally and financially where I can deal with sorting through a bunch of misses to find a missus. Nowadays with dating apps, there's always something new and more exciting just around the corner. So many women I've dated have abruptly broken things off because they found something more exciting. Dating is like taking on a part-time job. I don't have the time or the energy. I'm sure all of you can relate to that. Social media, Hollywood, and porn have really altered the expectations of the general public across the board when looking for a mate. It's actually really messed up psychologically when a person thinks about it. Specifically, unrealistic expectations are held by people who conveniently hold themselves to extremely low standards but feel entitled to the best. More specifically, unrealistic expectations are held by people who act like victims when they're confronted with equally high expectations. To be honest,
Was that a letter? I mean, that was a love. We call those love letters. You sent me this long love letter. What you trying to get your point across? All right. So I let it play just because I'm trying to. But oh my god, that was awful. That was awful. So shout out to Courtney Ryan. Fair use. So we'll play it again and then we'll do the reactions on it because there's some things in there that are nuggets.
Honest, I'd rather just be a little lonelier than deal with all the hassle of dating.
All right, so I talk about this with people here for the TMG Book Series, How to Get Great Dating Outcomes in a Modern World. If you're not familiar with it, first go to Amazon, go buy first versions. Parts 1 and Part 2 are available. Audible, Part 1, Kindle, Parts 1 and 2. There's an epidemic where men are opting out of dating. They're opting out of dating because they're not getting the relationship outcome they believe that they deserve. And some terms that I've seen over the past year that kind of make sense, but I would not frame it that way. Hoflation. And I think this young man is talking to Miss Courtney Ryan about hoflation. A woman of lower value and lower standard is constantly expecting a higher value outcome when they're looking at their relationship. I think that's the case. So as we take a look at some things and we look at some of the factors that are at play, we say things like hoflation. I want a higher outcome. So I'm less quality, I'm less valuable than my great grandmother and grandmothers were, but I am expecting more. Now, first, what I'd like to talk about in general for men and women, we are now 4 to 5 generations of the breakdown of the family as the backbone for every society. We have moved away from family and it's about self. There's no argument there. We are told from a very young age that we can be everything, do everything, and we deserve everything. So no wonder now, as of this recorded in 2024, we're seeing that play out. But men have been fed up. Some of the things that she highlights as to the reason why is because men have options for entertainment and for the feeling of intimacy. That's not true intimacy. That is taking the place of the frustration that this young man is writing to support me. We say we got 4 to 5 generations of women who have made the decision, I'm not going to be doing that. So let me go back and share.
I'm really not in a place emotionally and financially where I can deal with sorting through a bunch of misses to find a missus.
Okay. What do we say here? We say that at the for what we do here at TMG, what we say is that for men are the only ones that are qualified for a missus or a wife. 4 P's lead you to a wife. And if you focus on the 4 P's, you qualify for a wife. I'm not going to talk about women. I'm not going to talk about what ring is. Ring the alarm. That's in part 2 of the book. Go buy it. But we like to say that men who make the comment, I am not financially stable, you do not need to date. Why do I say that, man? You just don't want men to be out there having fun. I actually don't. I want you as a man, all men, to go out, create a high value skill for yourself, go into the market, extract value from the market by providing your skill to it, and do it with integrity. If you are a man who does not have financial means, you have no high value skill. And don't let the media and social media and the market fool you. High value skills are readily available. They can be a blue collar trade. My plumber and electrician make more an hour than me. They make more than your average YouTuber that you all, influencer you all want to be. And they are going to be in demand for the next 40 years. Well, Glenn, I don't want to have to do that job. Why not? Because society told you it was more valuable for you to go to school and get a basket weaving degree from Panera Bread Steak? No. I need you to go out, young man, and go get a high value skill. I need that to be specifically in the trades. If you're not someone who believes in education, post-secondary education, if you don't want to do that, God, please, for the life of me, firefighters, first responders, police officers, military, they're giving away bonuses of up to $5,000 for people to sign up, because we have a group of men who are sitting at home playing Call of Duty but won't go out and be the Call of Duty. So yes, if you're not financially stable, you do not need to be in a relationship. You do not need to be dating a woman or looking for a missus, because what is the first P? The first P is provision. If you're still living in a basement or you have roommates, you're not ready to be a husband. End of story. That has nothing to do with a woman. And if you guys notice here, the content is consistent. We always start with the men because the men are supposed to be the heads of households, moving things forward. And all of you that did not have that growing up, I understand why you comment and why you at me. I don't care. It was out of order. These men up there talking about this.
Nowadays, with dating apps, there's always something new and more exciting just around the corner.
All right, here we go. So now I'm going to blame dating apps. Get off the dating apps. If you are a man working on a high value skill and you're working on something, let's just say we call it trades. Go pick one of the trades, go be a first responder, go be a police officer, go to the military. You ain't got time to be on dating apps. You're supposed to be perfecting your craft and building yourself up, guys. I'm lonely. 18 to 33. 18 to 33. 18 to 33 is a 15-year period. That is the best investment any man will be able to do in themselves through education, whether formal or informal, apprenticeship, trades work, military, first responder, police, medical, professional, attorney, accounting, engineer, mathematician education, science, pharmaceuticals, and not sales. Those are the things that require the world to move forward. If you're spending 15 years of your life, you ain't got time to be on dating apps. That's why I hate them. I hate them for y'all.
So many women I've dated have abruptly broken things off because they found something more exciting. Dating is like taking on a part-time job. I don't have the time or the energy.
You actually do have the time and the energy because you're not financially stable. You don't have the time or the energy because you don't know how to deal with rejection. These generations are the weakest generations in the world. Dude, we had to get rejected at the club, buy bottles, buy sections for the lounge, pay $25, $30, $40 for a cover, $20 for parking. LA, Atlanta, New York, Miami, Chicago. Go up, talk to the girl, go up, try to dance with the girl, buy drink. We had to do all that. We had to be willing to walk across the room in high school, talk to young. Y'all don't even do that. Y'all have a whole relationship on your phone. This is weird. Yeah, I don't have the energy for it because you have not built the muscle. Part of the issue is people have not built enough muscles to have a grittiness or a grind to them.
Energy. I'm sure all of you can relate to that. Social media, Hollywood, and porn have really altered
Porn. But okay, it's alter the expectation of what the relationship outcome should be. Okay. So let's take Hollywood out because we don't follow them for anything. So let's say social media, since everyone's on social media. I continuously tell you, if you want to be the best version of yourself, take 6 months off of social media. When you're off of social media, guys, and you're out of the echo chambers of the most negative messaging, which is what the algorithms like, it changes your mindset. Get off of social media, go to the gym. Don't be a creepy gym bro or be one of the entrapment girls with that. In the gym, get your body together, get better eating habits, go for a walk, spend some time with your family. 6 months later, you're not even going to be interested going back into social media. So you won't have an expectation from a relationship outcome that will be, it's going to look like what it is on social media. Social media is a lie. We do so many things for social media. The lie, it's not real. So all of the public professions and the public claims and names that people are doing don't really matter.
The expectations of the general public across the board when looking for a mate. It's actually really messed up psychologically when a person thinks about it. Specifically,
yeah, if you stay on social media all day, you'll have that negative outcome.
Realistic expectations are held by people who conveniently hold themselves to extremely low standards but feel entitled to the best. More specifically, unrealistic expectations are held by people who act like victims when they're confronted with equally high expectations.
Okay, so he's talking about what this space for relationship says is a modern woman. Not all modern women are like that. We say here that the modern woman is the first version of a woman that qualifies for a ring. So we have modern, traditional, high value. If you are below the line and you are a female, a gal or a chick, city girl, or a girl, you do not qualify for a long-term relationship outcome. You have not done the work. So don't expect an outcome of marriage, relationship, children with legacy. You haven't done the work. So I believe what he is saying is what I talked about at the beginning, which is hoflation. Women are less valuable, have a lower standards across the board, but expect more from significant others in previous generations. But I'd like to know what you think. This was just a quick video. Why are men done with dating? Shout out to Courtney Ryan, Fair Use, for posting this short. We'll make sure we link the full video for her on that. But as always, welcome to TMG Book Series. I am your host. I'm the author. I'm the creator. Glenn, How to Get Great Dating Outcomes in a Modern World, parts 1 and 2 available on the social spaces.